Hey, what's up guys? Josh here. So, it finally happened. Me and Brian, we finally collaborated. If you don't know who Brian is, he owns a YouTube channel called Badseed Tech. If you like really high production videos about gaming peripherals, mechanical keyboards, audio, and you like awesome, big, bold personalities, Brian's channel is the place to get it. Now, me and Brian, we have a trade going on here. I'm building him an audiophile system and he is building me a custom keyboard. It's actually right here, but that's gonna be in a separate video. So in this video, it is my challenge to make an audio system for Brian that he will love and is gonna fit all of his needs. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I think I nailed it. I think I got it. Now, one last but very important thing before we get into this video, Audeze actually sent this gear out for this collaboration. This video quite literally would not have been possible if it wasn't for them. If you're gonna purchase anything audio related, I would check the Audeze store first. There's gonna be links in the description down below. So Audeze, thanks again for making this possible.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Good.
Good? Okay.
Good.
I want to go over what I think you needed and then why I chose the items that I chose for what you needed.
Okay.
Okay. One of the things that I know you have are monitors. You have like iLouds, I think.
That's right.
So you need volume control out if you want to use them independently of their own volume control in the back, right?
True.
And then you also, from time to time, review headphones. So you need some sort of like reference point for your amplifier, right?
Right. And I've got a system I've been using for a while, but I don't know if it does the best job. I've got the SMSL SU8 and the Drop THX AAA 789.
That's a fantastic system. But one of the things I know you wanted was an all-in-one.
That's right.
Right? So something that does everything. So we got the Matrix Mini I Pro.
Okay.
Which is this MQA compatible DAC and amp. One of the things it really does well is it's compatible with like everything imaginable. So this will be your DAC, but it can also be your streamer, your Bluetooth. You can hook a bunch of different sources up to it. I think it's got like 7 or 6 different inputs.
Really?
Yeah, and it'll play super high res.
Can I see how heavy it is?
Yeah.
That is kind of beefy. Oh yeah, it's loaded with output, ins and outs too.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's got Bluetooth. It's Wi-Fi compatible.
Balanced?
It is balanced. It will also run RCA as well as XLR out the back. Now, here's the coolest feature of this. This has a balanced output out the front, which is 4.4 millimeter rather than an XLR, but you can get an adapter for like 20 bucks.
Got one.
Nice. Now, one of the coolest things about this thing is how it actually handles all the outputs. So you can actually independently control volume between all of the different outputs. So your XLR output out the back can have a specific volume. Your single-ended out the front and your balanced out the front will all have their own independent volume.
Wow.
That can be controlled separately, and you can run and compare the two outputs out the front at the same time.
That is one of the biggest challenges I run into with my setup right now. Is doing any kind of consistent A/B testing is really difficult. And if you can't get from one source to the other real fast, you lose it.
With the 789, it's a great amp, but the single-ended is far less power than the balanced is.
Yeah,
so if you were to
noticed.
hot swap a headphone, you're gonna have to volume match every single time. This one's different. This one you can set independent numerical values and just go A B A B A B. Also, it will automatically switch if you plug headphones in or if you take them out. So if you have this hooked up to your iLouds, you literally just have to plug in a headphone. It'll stop playing the iLouds and it'll start playing the headphone output. And vice versa. So if you unplug it, it'll play out the back. And all of it's remote controlled. So all these settings can be adjusted via this remote.
Perfect.
It's freaking sick.
Does it do simultaneous out?
I have it turned off, but you can turn it on.
Nice.
So you can do like all out all the time. Damn. It'll do RCA and XLR because I think your iLouds are RCA or 3.5 millimeter.
3.5.
Yeah. So you could do like a 3.5 to RCA and you'd be golden. Okay, so I didn't want to hit him too hard and heavy with all the numbers and all the specs and everything. I just wanted him to kind of experience the amplifier without being told what it's going to sound like or anything like that. But that doesn't mean we're going to ignore specs here. So this thing is an absolute unicorn in the audio world because it is rare for something to be so good in so many different fields. And this does a lot of things really, really well. So this is a DAC, an amp, a streamer, a preamplifier. Like, it's a ton of different things. But this is a fully balanced system. It'll play 24-bit up to 768 kilohertz, which is insane. It's got really good dynamic range, excellent signal to noise ratio, some really low distortion numbers, 2 watts out of the 4.4 millimeter balance, and a ton of options. And the DAC options, the DAC filtering, actually makes a tangible, notable difference on the sound of this device. I think that this thing is really special. I actually have a full review coming out very soon of that, so subscribe if you're not already. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to pair with this, though we don't actually have the cable for it. We have the single-ended cable.
So
but
I'm out of here. Just cut it. I'm done. I'm leaving.
Okay, so we got the Audeze LCD-X, the 2021 edition. These are in studios all over the world. These things are great.
You know me so well.
Yeah.
There is so Audeze as a headphone has eluded me for a long time. I used to work with a guy that produced music, and he had LCD2s.
Okay.
Like the bamboo, whatever, the wood grain. Amazing. Absolutely amazing headphones. And in spite of everything I've reviewed, I have never got my hands on LCD2s. This is big, dude. This is really...
They're pretty nice.
Yeah,
You know what the best thing about those things are? They're like made to be super efficient, so you can run them on like your phone, your laptop.
Seriously?
Like, or an amp like this. They're like 25 ohms, and I think they have a sound pressure level of like something near the hundreds. So,
even with planars being so power hungry all the time, that's not going to be...
So most planars are, but these are, I don't know what kind of voodoo magic that they use, but they're designed to work with a lot of low-powered amplifiers in studios. So they should be able to play from just about anything. Actually, one of the things that I can run with that is like a full of 4. That like $100 DAC amp, that's like 300 milliwatts. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
And those things stop, man. So we were going to get a cable from Periapp, but that didn't show up by the time we were making this video.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to run the single-ended.
Ugh.
I know.
Trash.
Peasants.
How does this look? Oh, they look enormous.
Yeah, they're huge. Okay, so a quick note on this cable thing. So this was kind of my fault. I took a little bit too long getting back to them about this cable. I'm going to see if they can still send this cable, and then I'll get it over to Brian. It was going to be the sick lightning blue, kind of like this shirt, and it was going to be 4.4 to the XLR of the LCX, and it was going to be so clean, but my bad. So shout out to Periapp for working on the process and dealing with me.
This is, I don't even want to set these on the table. These look amazing.
Yeah, no, those things are solid. We also have something that pulls this whole thing together with the black theme, and that's going to be a Grove-made headphone stand.
Nice. I've been slowly funneling my life savings into Grove-made lately. It's
that's going to be this little guy. So that's going to go right on top, black on black on black, and it's going to go right there.
Sick.
It's going to look sick, dude. Dude, have you felt these headphone stands?
No,
They're
no.
like insane, dude.
I've seen them.
It's like
I've seen
solid
them and seen
wood,
them.
and then like these two aluminum.
Way heavier than you think they would be.
It's super nice. Yeah.
Wow. Look at that with the cork.
Yeah, cork on the bottom.
So these guys are down in Portland.
Are they?
Yeah.
Really?
And so I hit them up recently to see if I could come down and
check out their spot.
Yeah, check out their spot, see what they do behind the scenes, maybe like get a little interview about the design process. I'm fascinated because everything I bought from them is ridiculously expensive. Like very, very high quality though.
Yeah.
It's and I'm fascinated by it because they take stuff that we use like every day and they just execute it to like a crazy, crazy level. So yeah, if I get the when I get the green light to go down, we should
dude, yeah, I'll head up there with you. That'd be sick.
Let's.
So you're gonna listen to these for the first time. You know what a volume knob is?
I do, yeah.
Pick whatever song you like, and we will make sure that I don't play any audio so I don't get copyrighted.
Oh, yeah, nice.
You know, they fit okay?
These pads, yeah. Are these the stock pads?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
They didn't used to be that good. They're good now, though. So this is just Bluetooth. This is only going to get better.
It's big.
Yeah,
they
sound
like big. I can't wait to get these home on a proper system. Wow. You knocked this out of the park, man. It was a really interesting thing because like you kind of put together an audio system for me, like kind of knowing what I'm into.
Yeah.
And
well, that was the interesting challenge about this was like every audio system has to fit like its users' needs, right?
Yeah,
and,
it's a really personal thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So I don't know. Did I do good or
You
what you think?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
You
Gotcha.
yeah, bro.
That makes me happy.
No,
I'm always building shit for myself, so
it's weird, right? Like
Yeah.
it's really it's such a subjective thing. I think it's a really
Totally.
unique and interesting challenge to try to put something together for somebody that like, you know, like it's not like we're complete strangers, but you know, when you're building something like this, just based on what you know about somebody's tastes, it's it can be a challenge. But
like even one of the things he said to me early on was he like hate red. So like I had to make
true,
sure
yeah.
I didn't get anything red because originally one of the amps that I was looking at was like only red. Like it was just all red. So I was like,
glad.
maybe not.
you probably would have got a better reaction on camera.
Yeah.
But
Hey, what the
it wouldn't have been the one you were looking for. Though.
exactly.
No,
Okay.
this is it's great, man. I'm super
dude.
stoked. I can't wait to get this thing home and put it on a proper source and probably ignore the rest of my responsibilities for the day because this is
That's good, dude.
yeah, this is awesome, man. Something like this setup right here, all in. What kind of dollar amount?
Okay, so I think that this is about $800. This is you want to get the creator package. This is $1,200, and then a couple $100 for the stand. So it's getting up there. It's like a $2,200 to $2,300 system, and then state taxes. Fun stuff.
Not shabby.
Yeah, no,
Not shabby at
it's
all.
not too
That's,
bad. Yeah,
Yeah, awesome, man. Can't thank you enough, bro. This is
dude. Yeah,
yeah.
of course, man.
Killed it.
Gotcha.
Absolutely killed it.
Okay, so wrapping up, I hope that he loves this thing. This is definitely a killer system. I think anybody would be happy with the performance of this system, and I think it's going to give him a ton of headroom and a ton of flexibility in the future. So I hope he's happy with it. Until the next video, I want to thank Brian for coming out to do this collab. I want to thank you very much for watching. Again, I want to thank Hoppost for really, literally making this video possible. And until the next video, my name's Josh, signing off.